Hello everyone, a very pleasant day to you. Governor Fubara received 2 Rivers senators loyal to FCT Minister Wike from PDP to APC. First Lady Tinubu tasked Nigerians to toll path for peaceful coexistence for more prosperous nation. The Nigerian Navy rescues 20 crew members from burning vessel in Calabar waterways. A very good day to you and welcome to Fastness News Port Harcourt. I am Becky Usoro. Now the news in full. The internal crisis in the People's Democratic Party appears to have deepened again, with the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC saying it will not recognize the Kabiru Turaki-led National Working Committee NWC. The Commission said it has received several requests from legal representatives of the PDP asking it to recognize and update its website with the list of national officers said to have been elected during the party's national convention held on November 15 and 16, 2025 in Ibadan, Oyo State. The Commission, in statement by its Secretary, Rose Oriaran Anthony, substituting court judgments and unresolved legal processes. According to the Commission, the requests were reviewed in light of all material facts, extant laws, and subsisting court judgments touching directly on the subject matter. INEC withdrew attention to 2 judgments of the Federal High Court in Abuja, delivered respectively, said both judgments expressly restrained it from supervising, monitoring, recognizing, or giving effect to the outcome of the PDP National Convention held on November 15 to 16, 2025, or any similar exercise, pending full compliance with court orders. The decision came a few days after the intervention of INEC during its meeting with the 2 fielding camps led by Kabiru Turaki and Samuel Anyanwu. INEC in the later addressed to Akintayo Balogun and co-legal representatives of the PDP. The electoral umpire said it was legally bound to obey final judgments of the courts of competent jurisdiction, which expressly barred it from recognizing or giving effect to the outcome of the said convention. Away from that story, 2 senators from Rivers State loyal to the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, on Tuesday officially defected from the People's Democratic Party PDP to the ruling All Progressive Congress APC, further weakening the opposition's numbers in the Red Chamber. The defectors are Senator Orwell Onyeso, representing Rivers East Senatorial District, and Senator Barinada Barry Impigi, representing Rivers South East Senatorial from Rivers State. The party leadership was also recognized reacting to the development. The Senate leader, Senator Opeyemi Bamidele, describing the defection as a normal democratic process and rejected claims that the APC was coercing lawmakers to join the ruling party. He stressed that the APC was constitutionally open to all Nigerians. Bamidele added that lawmakers were free to align with the government they believe was performing well. Still in Rivers State, meanwhile, Governor of Rivers State, Sibilai Fubara, has formally welcomed members of the National Assembly who defected from the People's Democratic Party PDP to the ruling All Progressive Congress APC, describing their decision as courageous, principled, and forward-looking. Governor Fubara said the lawmakers' defection represents a bold demonstration of commitment to the collective progress of Rivers State and Nigeria, noting that the action reflects confidence in the APC-led administration at both state and federal levels. The defectors include Senator Orwell Onyeso, Rivers East, and Barinada Impigi, Rivers South East, as well as members of the House of Representatives, Dunamene Deko, Solomon Bob, Cyril Hart, Victor Obuzo, Blessing Amadi, and Felix Nwaike. The governor also commended the lawmakers for aligning with earlier defectors who had previously joined the APC in support of his administration, including Boniface Emeregwa, Awaji Inobek, Abiante, Boma Goodhead, and Umizurike Manuchim, who defected from the Labour Party. Governor Fubara said the development goes beyond routine political realignment, describing it as a strong validation of his own decision to join the APC and a signal of emergence of a united and strategic political front in Rivers State. According to him, the growing alignment will help invert states more effectively into the state of maximized opportunities for accelerated growth, inclusive development, and long-term sustainability. He further noted that the expanding of coalition reflects the visible transformation under the leadership of President Bola Tinubu and aligns fully with the federal government's renewed hope agenda. Governor Fubara reaffirmed his commitment to delivering River State for President Tinubu in the 2027 general elections and called on the well-meaning residents to join the APC in building a new era of progressive politics, peace, stability, and prosperity. Away from that story, the All Progressive Congress APC in Nasarawa State has adopted the consensus arrangement as mode of selection of officials of the party at the ward, local government, state and national level. The decision was arrived at during an expanded APC State Executive Council meeting which took place in Government House, Lafia, the Nasarawa State. The legal advisor of the party in the Senate had earlier moved a motion seeking to allow non-members of the State Executive Council to participate in the meeting following the decision by Governor Abdullahi Sule to allow wider participation in the decision-making process of the party. After careful deliberation by participants at the meeting and aligned with the constitutional party, the state chairman of the APC, Dr. Aliyu Bello, called on the member representing Awer Sogdoma Kiana Federal Constituency, Hassan Abubakar, a member of the State Executive Council, to move a motion for the adoption of consensus as a mode of selection of officials of the party during the coming congresses. Governor Sule used the medium of the meeting to re-emphasize his commitment to zoning arrangement in the state. The governor stated that being a product of zoning, he will be the last person to tamper with the arrangement that is ensuring peaceful coexistence in the state. He equally seized the opportunity to update participants on the successes recorded by his administration, stressing that the outgoing year has been the most decisive in terms of inflow of resources. In another development, wife of the president, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has charged Nigerians to tow the path of peaceful coexistence, citing the Holy Bible, which underscores it as a prerequisite for prosperity. Speaking in Kaduna during the annual distribution of food items to the Christian Northern Nigerian for Christmas and New Year celebrations, the First Lady expressed optimism that whatever the narrative in the world is presently, it is for the good of the nation. Senator Tinubu commended the various steps taken by the Kaduna State Governor in a bid to achieve religious harmony in the state, which she said other states should emulate. She also used the opportunity to commend members of the nation's creative industry who she said are making Nigerian proud the world over. According to her, with the level of the successes they are achieving, they will join forces with the government to help more Nigerians. Moving on, personnel of the Nigerian Navy has successfully rescued 20 crew members from a burning vessel, MV Chimba Express, following a fire incident along the Calabar waterways. The swift and coordinated rescue operation was carried out after Nigerian Navy ship Ose, while on routine patrol, received a distress call from the vessel. A statement, the Director of Naval Information, Ayiwoyo Adams Aliu, said that upon arrival at the scene, naval office personnel found that some crew members had jumped into the water to escape the fire, while others were trapped on the exposed deck of the vessel. According to him, personnel from NNS Ose Naval Security Station 030 and Forward Operating Base Ibaka immediately launched a joint rescue effort, leading to the successful evacuation of 20 crew members. Adams Aliyu confirmed that 21 persons were on board MV Chimba Express at the time of the incident, adding that a search operation is ongoing for one missing crew member identified as a chief engineer. While efforts continue to locate the missing officer, the Navy said the rescue underscores its high level of operational readiness and inter-unit coordination. The statement also credited the outcome to the leadership and strategic direction of the Chief of the Naval Staff, E.D. Abbas, whose vision, it said, is to build a modern, agile, and professional naval force capable of securing Nigeria's maritime domain. Moving on, The National Coordinator of the National Counterterrorism Center, Adamu Laka, has raised the alarm that some point-of-sale POS operators are actively facilitating terrorist and kidnapping activities in Nigeria. Speaking at a media parley with News in Abuja, the Major General said ransom payments are increasingly routed through POS operators at the instruction of kidnappers, allowing criminals to receive and withdraw funds with ease. General Laka also warned of emerging tactics by criminal networks, revealing that some individuals now orchestrate fake kidnapping using artificial intelligence, including voice cloning technology, to impersonate victims and extort money from wealthy relatives. He explained that certain operational details are deliberately withheld from the public. Even after successful missions, they avoid compromising future security operations. On the broader regional context, the coordinator linked the resurgence of terrorism to recent military coup in the Sahel, noting that security gains recorded towards the end of 2023 deteriorated following the takeovers in Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. According to him, terrorist groups operate seamlessly across borders, making a regional cooperation critical, adding that Nigeria's economic strength also makes it an attractive target for criminal groups. We now move on to the foreign scene. The death toll in South Africa's latest mass shooting at a pub rose to 10, while police said they identified 2 potential suspects. 3 women and 7 men were killed in early morning assault in the township of Bekassadal, 46 kilometers west of Johannesburg. 9 people remain hospitalized. The attack took place when about 12 unidentified gunmen in 2 vehicles opened fire at a pub. Patrons continued to shoot randomly as they fled the scene, according to the police. Acting Provincial Commissioner of Gauteng, Major General Fred Kekana, said 2 people have been identified as potential suspects in the shooting based on community reports to the police. The police spokesperson also said the owner of the tavern will be charged with fraud and operating an illegal liquor outlet. Authorities have confiscated all alcohol in the pub. It was the second mass shooting in 3 weeks at a township pub in South Africa. We now move on to sports. Nigerian kicked off their 2025 African Cup of Nations campaign with a thrilling 2-1 victory against Tanzania in their Group C opening at First Stadium on Tuesday night. Nigerian dominated possessions for much of the first half, creating several promising moves through the wings. Samuel Chukwueze was a constant threat, repeatedly troubling Tanzania's defense with direct runs and incisive passes. The breakthrough finally came in the 36th minute when Semi Ajayi powered home a towering headed from an Alex Iwobi delivery, giving the Super Eagles a deserved lead hidden in the break. Tanzania responded with renewed vigor after the interval and their persistent speed of early in the second half when Charles Omobwa clinically converted a goal to level the score, igniting hopes amongst the underdog supporters. Nigeria restored the advantage as Ademola Lookman produced a superb solo effort, twisting through defenders and firing past the goalkeeper to restore the lead to the 53rd minute, securing all 3 points for the Super Eagles and enhancing their early momentum in a challenge group that also features Tunisia and Uganda. That's all on the news this hour. I am Becky Usoro. Many thanks for watching. Bye for now.